Shiphrah and Puah, the midwives who defied Pharaoh. When we think of history, we often remember kings and generals. But history is also shaped in quiet moments of courage, by people whose names are almost lost, but whose actions change the world. This is their story. In ancient Egypt, the world's most powerful empire, a paranoid pharaoh feared the growing population of Israelites within his borders. His solution was a quiet, systematic genocide. He gave a horrific command to the very women whose job was to bring life into the world. Kill every newborn Hebrew son. The midwives were given a simple choice: become murderers for the state, or die. This is the story of Shiphrah and Puah, two women who found a third option: defiance. It is one of the first and most powerful acts of civil disobedience ever recorded. The entire story pivots on one powerful sentence: but the midwives feared God. This wasn't cowering terror, but a deep, reverent awe. The understanding that there is a moral law higher than any human authority. Caught between the fear of Pharaoh and the fear of God, they chose reverence over terror. So they began a quiet, life-saving rebellion. It was a conspiracy of compassion. When a boy was born, instead of doing the unthinkable, they cleaned him and placed him directly into his mother's arms. Every cry of a newborn son was an act of defiance. But the king, used to absolute obedience, grew suspicious. The numbers weren't adding up. He summoned Shiphrah and Puah, his subjects now suspects. "Why have you done this, and let the male children live?" he demanded. Here, their courage was matched only by their cleverness. They looked the most powerful man on earth in the eye and said, "Because the Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women, for they are vigorous and give birth before the midwife comes to them." They used their expert knowledge of childbirth as a shield, disarming a tyrant with an excuse he could neither prove nor deny. His genocidal plot was undone not by an army, but by the quick thinking of two women he saw as his inferiors. The story ends with a divine response. The Bible says, "So God dealt well with the midwives, and because the midwives feared God, he gave them families." For these women who risked everything to protect other families, God gave them the ultimate reward, a secure legacy. Humiliated by the midwives, Pharaoh escalated his plan, now ordering all his people to throw every newborn Hebrew son into the Nile. But this act of terror set the stage for his own downfall. Because it is into this world that a child named Moses is born. The chain of defiance that Shiphrah and Puah started continued with Moses' mother, his sister, and even Pharaoh's own daughter, all of whom defied the order to save him. Without the midwives, there is no Moses. The Bible performs a subtle but powerful act of justice. In this entire story, the great Pharaoh is never named. He is just the king of Egypt. But these two women are given their names for all eternity. Shiphrah and Puah. History remembers the defiant, not the despot. Their story is a timeless manual for moral courage. They teach us that you don't need an army to resist tyranny. Resistance can start with a quiet no to an unjust order. They are a powerful call to protect the vulnerable. In a moment of total darkness, they chose to be agents of light. What is one area in your life where you feel called to choose faith over fear, just as Shiphrah and Puah did? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story inspired you, make sure to subscribe and share this video with someone who needs a message of hope and defiance.